Hello everyone, welcome back to some career mode then. So yeah, before we get into this video, I would just like to say a few things have changed before this race in Germany. So yeah, I've recently bought the career DLC, whatever it is, so then that gives me extra resource points to spend. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to upgrade the car more quickly then. That's what I was thinking. And then secondly, there's been a patch which fixes, as you heard before in the previous videos, that the audio was a bit out of sync, and now that's fixed, and it was playing very fast. Now that's fixed in the patch. Now let's get into the video, and hopefully it should be running smoothly. So yeah, as you can see there, Mercedes have put in 2 upgrades into the car. They put the chassis weight, well, reduced the chassis weight and reduced the drag in the car. So yeah, we are probably going to save up or something. Let's go for the drag. We'll do the drag, and then we will probably do the fuel efficiency, and then maybe the engine or something. And then by the time we get to Singapore, I'm probably going to cease the upgrades for next season's car, so then it'll help us next season.
Guten Tag and welcome to Hockenheim, home of the German Grand Prix, for today's practice session. It's a big weekend for a number of our top drivers as they look for success on home soil. We'll be getting underway shortly to see how they get on. Now then, Anthony Davidson, there's been a lot of talk over the last few weeks about track limits. How much is too much when you're cutting corners and running wide? What are your thoughts on this? And do you think we'll be seeing drivers pushing those limits this weekend?
Well, I'd be disappointed if we didn't, frankly. If race control want to clamp down on drivers wandering off the track, then it's up to them to police it. As a driver, you're being paid to get your car around the circuit as quickly as possible, don't forget. So if you're not pushing those limits, if you're ignoring the advantageous line, then you're not doing your job properly. Now, I agree that, we have these white lines there for a reason, and we do want to see those limits enforced, but for me, it's not a driver's responsibility to do that.
So here we are in practice end for the German Grand Prix. So yeah, we will just go straight out on the track and do the track acclimatization program. Yeah, at the end of the first lap here, you can see 3 greens. A pretty good lap. Smashed on the first lap. Yeah, that's done. So yeah, now we're just going to return to the garage and do the tower test. And yeah, as you can see there, it's a very good lap. So tower test, and yeah, so how we get on. So the first lap is going to be a green lap time. Yeah, it's a green lap time. So yeah, moving on to the second lap, it's going to be a purple lap. As you just heard there, me lifting off the top of severe there. That's how you get purple, by lifting off the throttle and going easier into the corners. Well, that's how I do it anyway. So yeah, another purple lap while I've been on this test. So yeah, now we are just 5 points off purple, and yeah, this is a green lap time, I think it is. So yeah, we have smashed that test as well. So yeah, it's been going very well for us so far. So now we're going to return to the garage and do the hot lap pace, qualifying pace. Sorry, that's it. Qualifying pace. So yeah, coming out now. Comes to the few corners. You can see us about 1 second up, which is good. Coming across the line with P1. So yeah, now we've got that done. So we're going to return to the garage and maybe retire on that note, because we've done everything we can in this session. So yeah, there's no point continuing on for this session and practice 2 and practice 3, so we might as well just advance to qualifying, and that's what we will do right now. So yeah, as you can see there, just briefly set the first sector and third sector fastest. So yeah, jumping So there's our resource points from practice 1. We should get over about 200 resource points, because that was probably the norm what you get. And yeah, there we go, 217, which brings us to 218 or 280, sorry. Here's our resource points from each individual session. So we're going to listen to the voicemail from our agent and see what our race goals are.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
So our qualifying goals are P9, beat Vettel and beat Button. So yeah, let's get into the qualifying for the Hungarian Grand Prix, the German Grand Prix. So yeah, there's a championship. We have an upgrade coming for the next race, which I don't know what it is. I think it is...
Welcome to Germany for today's qualifying session at the famous Hockenheim ring. The pit lane lights will turn green in the next minute or two to signify the start of qualifying. In recent seasons, much talk has been made about tyre wear. Some say it gets in the way of the racing, others say it's always been part of the sport. Are we going to see drivers trying to look after their tyres here, or throw caution to the wind and worry about that when it becomes a problem?
Tyre wear will probably be the dominating factor around this track. It's so easy to use up the life in your tyres as you seek to find the lap time. If you have a good balance to begin with, like the Mercedes and Red Bull, you'll always stand a better chance.
So as you hear, we are in qualifying then, and yeah, now we're just going to go out and smash it and see what sort of lap time we can do. So we're going to go on the soft tyres, and we want to see what sort of lap time we can do, and then there, do a good enough lap time, we will start on these tyres. So yeah, some changes to the up there a bit for the race. As you can see there, we go purple on 17.5.
Fantastic.
Ahead of Raikkonen and Perez. So yeah, just going to return to the garage, sorry, and yeah, maybe retire from session or advance. As you can see there, sector 1 and sector 3 purple. So yeah, Verstappen is fastest in sector 2, so Vettel is Vettel's only 100th behind us, which is almost 200, but yeah, it's pretty close qualifying session. He's on the super soft tires, I'm on the soft tires, so that's our pace advantage over the AA. Or as you can see there, now we're down to 6th place.
For the race tomorrow. But before we go,
Pretty
let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3, who are Verstappen, Vettel and Nico Rosberg. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event.
So yeah, that was pretty good. We're going to be starting P6 for the race, so yeah, pretty good considering we were on the prime tires. So yeah, there's a resource point from qualifying, and yeah, we get a further 82, which brings our total to, I couldn't say that, but Vettel's probably won the rivalry as he's only a couple of points off. He's 3 points off, and we're like 15, sorry, 15. So yeah, there's our driver position going up now into the purple on the 10. So yeah, now we're going to listen to the voicemail from our agent.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
So yeah, hoping for P7, us to beat Vettel and beat Button, and in the constructors finish P10. So yeah, let's get into the German Grand Prix.
Good afternoon and welcome to a place that is very special to us all in the Formula One community. It's the Hockenheim Ring, home of the German Grand Prix. Always good for a close scrap is Hockenheim. Think back to Alonso, Ricciardo, Vettel as recently as 2014, and I'm expecting some more strong racing today. We're racing in the Rhine Valley this weekend at the home of many of the sport's finest competitors. The 2.8-mile Hockenheim Ring requires precision through the technical stadium section and great raw speed down the long, flat-out curve towards the popular overtaking zone of the Turn 6 hairpin. Watch out for a lot of wheel-to-wheel action there today. And joining me on this journey today is Anthony Davidson. Now, Ant, it's the home race for Mercedes, So tell me, from your perspective as a driver, does a team's attitude change for their home race? Obviously a home victory, particularly good marketing, you'd think, play on the national pride side of things a bit. But do you see that all come through at all?
Not really, to be honest. I mean, you do get a bit of a pep talk, I suppose. There's certainly somewhat of a raised sense of importance when it's the team's home race, but at the end of the day, we're all professionals. I mean, I want to win every race I compete in, and the teams want to win every race they compete in too. So the stakes are unbelievably high at this level. I mean, the effort is 100%, 24/7 all year round, whether it's your home Grand Prix or not.
Okay, you're doing well so far. Let's keep performing like this for the rest of the season.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying...
So yeah, as you can see on screen, it is wet, and yeah, this should make for a very interesting race. So our strategy is just to completely out the window, as it is a wet race. So we should have started on I should have qualified now after first, but away we go for formation lap. Coming through now, driving through Bottas or the measure. Slotting in there, P6, Hamilton ahead of us, or Hamilton beside us, Ricciardo ahead, Raikkonen behind, yeah, the rest of the grid is just forming now, coming through the final corner. There you can see the last two cars are lining up now on the grid, so yeah, we should be ready to go very, very soon, and yeah, we're ready to go now. So yeah, 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights. Drop the clutch and away we go for the start of the German Grand Prix. So getting a pretty wheel spinny start, even in third and fourth gear, getting wheel spin on batting gets cars at the bottom. We sort of run out of road, and then at the exit of turn 1. So yeah, still getting wheel spin in fifth gear. So yeah, we slammed in P7 after the start, so we lost 1 position for us, which is Bob, but can we get back? Huge bit of an opposite locker coming on the straight. In the slip through Bottas, so again about 4 yard tow here, also 4 yard ahead. Diving into the braking zone, into the hairpin, we move up to P2, banging wheels with Hamilton, getting so much wheel spin out of the hairpin. We're up in P3. So yeah, on lap 4 you can see there's a dry line starting to emerge, or well, there's a racing line starting to emerge. But anyway, we're in slipstream Rosberg. We take the outside. Yeah, in this McLaren we actually overtake someone. Can you believe that? We actually overtake someone. Breaking now into the hairpin. We lock up. We run wide, and will Rosberg get us back? He's getting so much wheel spin. Yes, he will. So yeah, we didn't manage to maintain position, but anyway, moving on now to lap 5, almost the mirror image of what happened in the last lap. We go to the inside, and hopefully we break nice and early, so don't lock up. Yes we do, we break 150 meter board, we clip the apex lovely, 35 mph, getting the throttle, wheel spin like mad. So now in lap 6 we're coming in for the intermediate tires, cutting the pit lane for reasons. Yeah, so coming in now for the intermediate tire. We gained on Verstappen, so yeah, hopefully we can come out close to him after the pit stops. So we get a 3-second pit stop, which is pretty good. Sainz is ahead of us. We come out in P5. Rosberg behind us, and there's Verstappen there. He sort of got away, he's the further car owner. We dive up, Sainz is inside into the hairpin. So yeah, we get the move done for P4, so pretty good move, getting the curve there, lose the rear slightly, and then come through the final 2 corners. You can see Bottas pits ahead of us, so that's us up into P3, getting a huge amount of opposite lock to the final corner. And coming in turn 1, yeah, we're in P2 as Raikkonen pit. So on lap 10 now, here's Verstappen ahead of us in the slipstream on him. While we dive it up his inside, we brake nice and early on the brakes. He locks up, he runs wide. I sort of force him off the road a little bit, but not too aggressively. But yeah, we get the move done, and that's us up into P1, and we stay there to the end of the race. So yeah, on the final lap, it is dry tire. It is timed dry tire, so there's no point in Alice. It is the final lap. So we managed to pull the gap up to about 3-4 seconds. So yeah, coming through, final corner, to take victory in Germany.
Great drive.
An ever-changing track, which was great. We take victory. This is fantastic. So yeah, what a fantastic result from
Brilliant stuff
McLaren.
from McLaren today. What a superb victory. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
So yeah, me, Rosberg, and
And
Vettel
after
on the
this
podium.
round of the World
There's the race
Championship,
result.
here's
If you
how
want to pause
things
the
look
video
in the
and look at
drivers'
it,
table.
you can.
It wasn't the best weekend for our
Chance
championship
finishes
leader,
down in
and their advantage
18th
at the
place.
top
Lewis
has
Hamilton
been
finishes
reduced.
19th.
Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson,
Yeah,
who would you go
we
for?
are now.
Today, I'm going to give it to the McLaren driver. They
We
did a
get
great
driver
job
of
of
the day.
getting
We are
the
10
most out
points
of
off
their tyres
Rosberg.
without losing pace.
We are third
Something
in
that's
the
a very handy skill to have in
constructors
modern day Formula
and
1.
drivers.
And
So
here's
yeah,
how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship.
156
The lead at the
points
top
down to
comes down
Mercedes,
after a
but
strong
yeah, Cameron
weekend
Strike
from
back.
the challenging pack.
Got into the next few races. So yeah, here's our resource points. So we get a further, whatever it is, 132, and then we get more for the first driver bonus. So we get a further 85 for that there, which almost brings us to 600. Vettel's lost the we've lost the rivalry to Vettel. So yeah, the rivalry's lost. So here's the driver position, and yeah, up next will be the career score, and yeah, that will be the video. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Subscribe if you're new for weekly F1 videos. I've been Ryan. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.